Peace. This is Waz for Waz Words Media back at y'all for another round. And fight fans, huge news in the world of boxing as we got major breaking news last night that a deal has been reached between David Benavidez and David Morrell for a super huge light heavyweight clash early next year, January 2025. This is major. I mean, these are two guys that were both at 168, excuse me. They were both at super middleweight, campaigning at the same time, and their names have been aligned for a while because they both wanted to come up around the same time. And as much as David Benavidez was getting all the headlines, David Morrell on the low, he was getting a lot of knockouts. He was making noise in his own regard too. So his big moment came as he co-featured, I forget, it escapes me. Could have been even the David Benavidez, Caleb Plant. One of them pay-per-views last year, he co-featured, and that's when his name started to really buzz a lot. But David Morrell on the YouTube interview circuits, and he kept calling out David Benavidez. So Team Benavidez felt, okay, when the time is right, because they wanted the Canelo fight first. They've been chasing that fight for a few years. But now that they see Canelo really has no heart, no desire to fight David Benavidez, now they're turning their attention elsewhere, and it has been placed on Team Morrell. So David Morrell is going to get a huge opportunity and a huge spot against one of the biggest names in boxing today. And David Benavidez is taking on one of the most dangerous boxers in all of boxing today. You got a guy in David Morrell who not only is big in size and is strong, but he also incorporates the Cuban boxing school. So you know he has good footwork, a good jab. He has good solid fundamentals, but he packs pop. He has a lot of power, and this is going to be a very interesting fight between these two men. They both moved up this year to 175, the light heavyweight division, and they both neither one scored a knockout, and we were used to seeing both of them knock everybody out that they stepped in the ring with. So maybe a little bit of that is due to the fact that they're moving up in weight. The opponents are no longer their same size or smaller. Now it's their same size or bigger. So it's going to be naturally harder to get a knockout. So I don't take anything away from that. But these two men are both now coming up at the same time. So if they're both coming up in weight at the same time, it means they're practically still the same size. So somebody can get knocked out. I put my money that somebody's gonna get knocked out in this fight. This is gonna be a or at the bare minimum, someone's getting knocked down in this fight, because these are two guys that come in there, they throw a lot of combinations, and they pack power. So this fight was years in the making, and now it's time. It's finally time. We're finally going to get that in a matter of months, early 2025. So January 2025 is already going to hit us with a heavy hitter in the beginning of the year, as David Benavidez takes on David Morrell to kick off the 2025 boxing year. I'm excited for that one. I'm Waz for Waz Words Media. Peace.